Peace, love, and life, fam. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Happy Wednesday. I hope that you all are feeling amazing and that you are in good spirits and that you are enjoying the midweek day, hump day, Mercury day. And it's crazy because I'm doing the Gemini reading on Mercury Day on Wednesday. So that's just really, really fitting. So I guess I'm just in alignment, right? But to whomever come across this video, I hope that you guys are doing amazing and that you are feeling amazing and that this video will find you and resonate for your greatest and highest good. So let's get into it, Gemini. If you have any placements in the sign of Gemini, if you have heavy third house placements, if you have a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or the North Node, this could resonate for you. Also, I'm sorry, not also, but starting, I want to start the reading off with this card right here, Scorpio. I transform. So there can be a focus of plutonic, scorpionic energy that could be coming through for you guys. So you guys can be like let's just say a Gemini sun, but you can have like a Scorpio rising. You can have Scorpio placements. You can have like Gemini sun, but have like some type of Scorpio undertone to your natal chart. And for the people that don't know, Scorpio is linked to the eighth house. The Scorpio rules the eighth house, and it's also and Scorpio, I'm sorry, Scorpio is Scorpio rules the eighth house, and Pluto is the ruling planet for the eighth house, and it's also co-ruled by Mars. And so yeah, that could be, maybe you have your sun sign in the eighth house. That could resonate for some people. But for the most part, most of you guys could be definitely going through a major transformation in your life right now. And this transformation could be leaving you feeling conflicted. We have the Two of Swords here. So there can be something that you're going through right now that could be causing you to be mentally conflicted. You could be stuck in your head. You could be the type of person, you probably have even shut down, like, you're probably that type of person, you don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Now also, the eighth house is the house of crises. So if you have anything going on in your eighth house, one, if you have planets in your eighth house, any planet that's in your eighth house is going to go through a transformation during its lifetime. One. Two, any planets that sits in your eighth house, or just the eighth house period, it is a crisis house. And what I mean by that is it's the house in the eighth house, anything that, how can I say this, because I'm just getting tongue tied. The eighth house is the house of sudden transformations, sudden changes. So whatever happens in the eighth house, and I don't know why I'm talking about the eighth house. Maybe somebody has a eighth house sun, or just Gemini placements in the eighth house, or your eighth house could be ruled by Gemini, something like that, right? Like me, I got my Gemini Mars is in my eighth house. So I definitely have my eighth house ruler as Mercury. But you could be definitely conflicted about a very, very important situation right now in your life, and you're not really letting anyone know this, because the eighth house also is the house of secrets, and it's the house of uncovering secrets and deep diving. So you, whatever it is you're going through, whatever type of transformation of or sudden changes, because that's what the eighth house rules, sudden quick changes and transformations, you're not letting anyone know about this. Like, you're only letting people so close. So whatever your plan is, whatever your agenda is, you're keeping it a secret. You're keeping it to yourself. And you know what else? I feel like that's what you need to do. Like, whatever your next move is in life, Gemini, you not letting nobody know what your next move is, because whatever the next move is, whatever this next change or next jump is in your life, Gemini, you about to, like, literally catapult into the next level of your life. And it's really nobody's business. Like, you need to keep it. If you are keeping it to yourself, great. If you're not keeping it to yourself, it is being suggested that you keep it to yourself until after. So let's just say, for example, you're dating. It's being suggested that you don't even tell nobody you dating right now. Wait until after you're engaged. Better yet, wait until after you're married, until you are married, to show your fiance or your spouse. If you're having a baby, because the first pregnancy is also seen in the eighth house. So if you're pregnant, I will wait until like your gender reveal to tell people you're pregnant or that you're expecting, because maybe that's just the way your chart is set up. Maybe you're the type of person you cannot let people know your every move. Scorpio energy also rules jealousy. So, you have to be careful who you share your information with, because there could be some jealous, or maybe you're aware that there are people out there that could be plotting on you, that could be jealous of you, that could be hating on you. So for your protection, really seriously, for your protection, it might be wise to just keep your next move to yourself. Whether that's you buying a house, you moving, you getting a new job, you engaged, whatever, you dating somebody, keep that shit to yourself during this time. All right. And we got the Six of Wands here also. So you're definitely planning your next, like, you're in the planning process right now. Like, what you want to do, but it's going to take a lot of planning, a lot of research, and you being strategic. And that's really fitting for this reading, because that's what Gemini energy rules. Gemini rules the mind, what we think, what we say. And Gemini also rules research. And with the Scorpio energy coming through, that just kind of like amplifies that energy, right? But you're that type of person. You're really going through that period in life where you're saying, let me dig a little deeper. This next thing that I get into, this next move that I make, let me dig a little deeper. Like, you're being urged to dig deeper. If you are entering into a new relationship, Gemini, you're not just taking this person for their word. You're not looking at this person and saying, oh, he or she is fine, he or she drive a nice car, or whatever they have to offer. Like, you're not just looking at the surface. You're not just looking at this person for their looks. You're not just looking at, okay, they say they make this much money, they say they do this for a living, they say XYZ, but you're not taking their word for it. You are going behind the scenes. You are doing your research. You are doing your due diligence. You are pulling up receipts, baby. Do you hear me? Okay, she said she do what? Okay, let me find some receipts. He say he make how much money? Okay, let me pull up some receipts. He say he own his house and he's single. Let me do receipts, because maybe in the past you didn't do your research. You didn't dig deep enough, and you probably kept getting betrayed. Because Scorpios is a sign of betrayal. I hate to say that. It is a sign of betrayal, especially if you have heavy Scorpio placements in your chart. Don't matter if you're a Gemini. Like I say, we all have, different planets that sit in different houses. But if you, especially if you're a Scorpio rising, you probably somebody that got trust issues. Or if you just have heavy Scorpio placements, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm trying to say. You got trust issues because you probably have had a lot of jealous, hating ass people to do stuff to you and stab you in your back and betray you. So now you got to move in silence. This next chapter in your life, baby, you have to move in silence. And so when somebody come into your life, even a friend, no new friends, and I'm not saying don't make new friends, don't make new acquaintances, but if you do make new friends or acquaintances, baby, you not just like, oh, no, you're doing your research. You're literally digging deeper on into things. If you buying something, if you buying a new car, if you buying a new house, if you're getting a new job, you are making sure you are you are combing through every single detail with a fine-tooth comb, because you're not going to let nobody play with you anymore like they have done in the past. You probably lacked boundaries in the past, and now you got some fucking boundaries, and you're like, you know what, I didn't do what I needed to do in the past. And that's why people betrayed me. And that's why I got trusted. You probably got some severe trust issues. So let me dig deep. They say they want to hire me, but let me make sure this is the company I want to work for. Let me make sure this is the job or the contract that I want to sign. Let me make sure, because Gemini rules contracts. So before you sign that contract, whether that's buying a car, buying a house, or whatever, even a marriage is a contract. Before you did, he or she said they're the one, baby, let me find out. Let me find out you the one. Let me, what? You probably say, hold up. They probably like, wait, what? How? Hold up. I love you. I want to marry you. You probably like, oh yeah, okay. I love you too. I want to marry you too. But just give me a little minute. Give me a little time. You ain't telling them. You're not telling that person that you digging deep into their ass. You digging deep because you got a lot to lose. They may not have a lot to lose, but you got to make sure this person is not an opportunist. You got to make sure this person ain't trying to get you, got you. You probably, you might have somebody like me who a spiritualist and who a seer. You probably got in contact with your mambo, your organ, or whatever. You probably went and got in contact with your astrologer and said, listen, this man say he love me. This girl says she love me. This they birth chart. What you see? Or you probably went to your mambo or your organ or whatever spiritual modality you believe in. I need you to look into this person. I need you to see if this person is right for me. I need you to see if my ancestors accept this person. Or even your pastor, if you religious, you probably went to your pastor or your elder and said, listen, I'm dating this girl, I'm dating this guy. I really need to know, or you just, even if you're not doing that, you're just really just digging deep. You're looking into their background, their family, mental health shit. Cause y'all might want to have kids. And if you want to have kids, this person, you better motherfucking do some. Listen, you probably opening up that medicine cabinet and you seen some bottles with some names you don't recognize. You probably snapped them pictures and you probably saying, let me see what this medicine is for. Let me see what that medicine is for. Okay, this medicine is for, he said he had a rash, but this don't say this for the rash. Okay, this medicine, okay, it's for high blood pressure. Okay, high blood pressure. Okay, we can work with her some high blood pressure. Okay, she said she taking this medicine for this, but I may make sure that this what this medicine is for. She said she taking this medicine because she got a little ear problem. She got issues with her ear, so that's clearing that up. But then you might find some medicine. You're like, wait a minute, they said they taking this for the blood pressure, but this for something else. Baby, that is what you are doing in this day and time. Okay, you are researching. You're not just taking nobody's word for it. You like, okay, they say they're taking this medicine for this. Let me take a picture. Let me research it. Let me check the mental hospital records. Let me check the jail records. Let me make sure they're not a registered offender. Let me make sure they ain't got 5 baby mamas and 20 kids. Let me make sure. Oh, he say he divorced. Oh, let me check them court records to make sure he's divorced. Oh, he say he got divorced 3 years ago. And ain't nobody about to play with you. Because they not. Because the next man or woman they play with you, I feel so sorry for them. I feel so sorry for their mother. Baby. And we got Libra's energy here. We're going to clarify. We got Libra, justice. Baby, when I tell you, you ain't playing. You could have some you could have something Venus energy coming through. So some of y'all literally could be entering into relationships right now. And you are not just taking a motherfucker's word. I don't give a fuck if it's a man or a woman. You ain't playing. You like, listen. The next man or woman that play about you, instant karma. Instant. Overnight karma. Do you understand? Overnight karma. Because see, you learned your lessons and you elevated now. You are a elevated Gemini. You probably was a dark sided Gemini back in the day, but you had to learn some lessons. Listen, we all display the dark sided aspects of our sign. I'm a Leo. I have been a dark-sided Leo. On some of my bad days, I still might display some dark-sided Leo traits. But For the most part, I am the more evolved version of Leo, and you are the more evolved version of Gemini. And now that you are the more evolved version of Gemini, baby, listen, what you see is what you get. And if a person come into your life playing with you, instant karma. Instant karma. And this is another confirmation. We got Capricorn's energy here. This is the death card. So you're definitely, when I tell you, you'll definitely have set up some strong boundaries around yourself. You are serious about this next phase in your life. If it's a job, career, move, you buying a car, you buying a fucking cat. You like, let me make sure. You ain't playing, baby. You are not playing. Strong. Saturn. This is the Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. Some of y'all can have Capricorn in your chart. Like me, I got a Capricorn moon. Listen, instant karma, double confirmation, instant karma. If somebody do something to you that that you don't deserve, that you didn't ask for, instant karma, because you learned those lessons, and you're the higher octave of the energy now. The next man or woman that come into your life, they will take you seriously. They will be serious about you, and they won't play about you. But you are still like, okay, all right. Yeah, I met your mother. I met your sister. Yeah, I don't care. I'm still going to do the background check. I'm still going to check the medical records. I'm still going to check the mental hospital to see if your ass is crazy. I'm still going to, yes, I want to get that panel. I want to get that STD panel. I want to get the panel. I want to get the HIV blood work done. I want to get the syphilis. I want to get the all of it. I'll run it. We gonna get that panel done. I don't care how long it's been since you said you ain't had none. And how long? Okay, well, let's go get that panel done. Here's my results. Where's my result? Where's your results? Because here's my results. You say you're divorced. Let me see them papers. You say you off child support. Let me see them papers. You ain't playing. You say you own the house. You say you own the business. I need to see them papers. Because that's the time y'all on right now. And the last card that I got, and I'm going to end it for y'all. I got 4 wands. Baby, listen, you about to bust this new chapter in your life wide open. Stability. Listen, you in your winning season. You're in your winning season. Okay? And I got 4 swords. You're definitely protecting your energy. You're definitely protecting your energy. You have been like really like going within, doing some self-reflecting, doing some healing. You're not letting anybody know your next move. You're not letting, not even the person that you lay next to. You like, I'm not letting this person know that I'm triple, quadruple checking their credentials. You're not playing with them. You have spent so much time in isolation. You have spent so much time alone. You have learned so much about yourself. And now that you are, you got 2 4s. 2 4s add up to 8, reduce back down to 4. So definitely, this next chapter in your life, you are definitely about to come into your winning season. You already in your winning season. You don't need nobody for nothing, to be honest with you. Like, you're that type of person. You're a go-getter. You already got your ish together. It's just that when people come into your life, see, you got to be careful, because you got to be careful and watch out for opportunists. That's what you got to make sure of. You straight, you set, you got it all. You already got it. You got everything you need. This person, if you resonate with a person, they just a bonus. And then I got the sun card here. So this is just extra confirmation that you guys definitely, most of you guys, if not all, have Gemini sun. But again, this could be for, heavy Gemini placements, right? Or if you have heavy 3rd house placements, but especially for the sun sign. And then, this the sun represents the husband, the sun represents your children, the sun represents our identity, our ego, our sense of self. So you definitely, and I just said this a few minutes ago, you guys are definitely the lighter side. You are a light-sided Gemini. You are the higher octave of that sign, Gemini. You know who you are. You know yourself. You know your worth. You are very, very secure in who you are. You are a force to be reckoned with, and you understand that you know your worth. And so anybody that comes into your life, baby, they just gotta go. Listen, I don't know what airport y'all fly through. I fly through Hartsfield in Atlanta. And if anybody ever been through Atlanta, you ain't gotta live in Atlanta to have came through Hartsfield or any airport. Y'all know how y'all gotta go through TSA. Y'all know how much shit you gotta go through TSA. You know, you gotta stand in that line. You got to take off your shoes. You got to take off your jacket. You got to take off your wig. You got to take off everything and walk through that big old machine. And if you saw, and then sometimes they might check your bag. Sometimes they might, do that little wand thing before you can even board the plane. You got to go through TSA. They ain't playing with you. And if you going through that checkpoint and you got something on you, baby, return back home. They don't care. They don't care. You got a trip booked to Jamaica with a villa that you've been paying on for 10 months, and you about to go get married or renew your vow. Oh wait, what you got on in his bag? What you got? Go back home, buy, scram. They don't care. They don't care that you paid $5,000 for that villa in Jamaica. They don't care. If you got some shit on you that you ain't supposed to have on you when you go through that checkpoint at Hartsfield, they turning your ass back home, or they're going to tell you to throw it away. They're going to give you the option, either throw it away or go back home. But either way, you're not coming through here. And that is how you guys are in this season of your life. You ain't playing. You like, okay, you got to go through. I'm sorry. It might seem strenuous. It might seem a little bit extra, but that's how you have to treat people. You have to, because you done been through too much shit. You done learned too many lessons, and you are not about to let nobody play on your fucking top. So guess what? Yes, you got to go through all this extra shit to be with me. Yes, I have to go through all of this to get the job. Yes, I have to go through all of this to sign this contract, because Gemini rules contracts. Yes, if I'm gonna get in this business partnership, yes, I need to make sure this is what the fuck I'm gonna do, because I'm not about to put my name on this and ruin my fucking credit or the rest of my life. I buy a house, I buy the wrong house, and I got a money pit. I can't afford, or I can't afford the mortgage, or I get this car and it's a lemon. You got to make sure. You have to make sure. So yeah, this is how it is. This is how you guys are set up, and that is all right. That is okay. And I love that for you guys. All right, my beautiful, beautiful Gemini people, this is all I have for you. I hope you all enjoyed this. And for the 4 or 5 people that follow me and listen to me, if you love the video, y'all make sure y'all like it. And just like the video. If you want to subscribe, baby, go and hit that subscribe button. I love to have you grow with me. I would love to have that. But if you don't want to subscribe, that is perfectly okay. Just make sure you hit that like button. So like button like button, so that the channel can grow, circulate, and percolate. If you want a more personal reading, my website is www.indyglowlove.com. LUV, not LOV. All right, I'll at y'all next time. Y'all take care of yourself and y'all be easy. Peace.